I need a GoPro or something. Well, today is Thursday, the 15th of December 2022, and here I am. I've just done my horoscopes for Christmas and New Year, and now we're going to do world predictions, but I don't know how far I'm going to go. And I'm thinking the first half of the year, even the first 3 months. We'll see where it takes me. I don't want it to be a long video. So these are Gene Psychic's world predictions for 2023. If I cover January, I'll be happy. And I'm going to start off this crystal ball and see what I see, if anything, I'm going to scribe. Oh, the world. There's cracks, and watch out for earthquakes 2023, big earthquakes, and it could be the big one. I do predict that for 2023. I'm seeing something about an apartment block, a building or an office building. I'm seeing plenty of closures of places. I'm seeing things about holidays, changes there, and protest about that. I don't know what that's about, but watch out for that 2023. I see a resetting of the chessboard in the world. So I don't know what that means. What am I seeing? Topsy-turvy. Everything's going to change. Out with the old, in with the new is what I say. This ball is so heavy. Isn't it beautiful, crystal ball? So I'm putting this down over here. Oh, it's so weighty. I'm going to pull some crystals for the world. I'm going to pull 4. So 1, 2, 3. Right, that's for the first quarter of the year. And that's new beginnings, new leaders, and new countries being formed. New countries within countries being formed. That's 1. Put that here. The places a mess. I feel the world's a mess and it all needs cleaning up or sorting out and compartmentalising again, putting back together. Feel the money situation is going to sort itself out in the world, but that'll be more after 6 months. So that was when it'll steady. Wildlife and conservation, very important. I'm feeling that for the autumn months. Wildlife and conversation. I look like a clown. As wildlife and conversation is very important. There's a new voice for animals. Take care of all our animals. They're as important as we are on the earth, as every plant and animal and thing. It all has its significance, it all has its importance, it all has its job to do, it's all nature. Half the world's going to be unrecognisable by the end of 2023. I see new islands forming and new islands sinking. Anyway, let's get into it. That's what I'm seeing there with the stones. I'm going to see what the guardian angels of the earth have to say about the state of the earth. This isn't the best chair. This isn't the best angle, but it's the best I can do with my iPhone. It's on a ring light, so I can't make it full picture, if you know what I mean. I'm sure I can if I do it. It won't go the other way because it won't fit. So we're going to have a guardian angel prayer. Oh, here's one. This is what the angels, and I feel like they're all out in force helping us, and they're here helping everyone on the earth, humanity, nature, the animals. And the prayer I've got is balance. Difference is necessary. Part of human evolution. No, we're not meant to be the same. We're not meant to just speak our truths. And everything in life is compromised of opposites, which together make life whole. Do you get that? If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle would be indistinguishable. We all have our special qualities to bring from the light which already exists. Because of darkness, we are able to perceive light both on. I say, never going to get rid of all the darkness in the world. Because how are we to know what's the difference? Out of adversity can come great things sometimes. Sometimes a challenge moves us, makes us all come together and do good. That's what I see. Now I'm going to pull. That's what the angels say anyway. Now I'm going to pull for the world for 2023. These are the rebel cards. I like these. I don't really use them normally. But I feel like we all have to stand up and speak. Speak out. Look what happens when we all come together and speak on important issues. It's just releasing allegiances, and what I see with that card is go within or find ourselves. Don't be following the crowd, don't be getting in cliques. Do your own thing. Individuality is needed at this time. You know, it's not red and blue, one camp the other. We all need to come together, but we all need to stand in our truth and our light. That's what I see the world wants us to do. And remember, we're only human. And what do I get off this for the world? This is the Metatron deck. So let's see what the angels have to say about the world in 2023 and the predictions. What's going on with my hair there? Luckily I'm going to the hairdresser soon. Let's get on with it, sorry. I'm diverting from the subject. That's just me coming out there, my own personality. Let's see. Oh. Everything's been written down and recorded. I've got the Akashic Records. This has all happened before. We've all been here before and it's gone through this. We're going through it again. But this time, it's an awakening and enlightenment. But we're not on our own. We've got the support of the archangels. And it's a time to revaluation and review. And remember, at the end of the day, it's us ourselves who have to answer to our God. So don't be persuaded by other people what to do. We have to do our own thing. We need more individuality. Stop being easily led. Stop following the crowd. Do what's important to us. So let's see if anything, what I'm going to see. I don't know what cards I'm going to use. I'm probably going to go with these very basic Rider-Waite ones. And I don't really want this to be more than half an hour. So I'm going to look into the world and see what I get. World Predictions 2023. And I've seen everybody doing them. And I thought, well, I should be doing them. I thought I'm never going to get around to it, but then I made the time today to do it especially. These are world predictions for 2023. What do I see? There we are. Here's some come out. Wow. It's a mixture here. We've got we need to go to our past and go forward to our future. We need to recapture our past to move forward to the future. I don't quite know what that means. But traditions and values are important. And we need to keep our traditions and values. Every one of us has the right for happiness and fulfillment. There's going to be a lot of focus on family life, family traditions. Don't let it go. Don't let governments interfere. They're always trying to do that. But, I mean, family is most important, isn't it? And whatever your family is, we all need a voice and we all need to be heard. That's why YouTube and the alternative media is so great, isn't it? Because we're not just fed the mainstream news. But we need to open our eyes and see, and open our ears and listen. And speak our truth. We don't need to be all squashed down like that and made to work till we drop till we're too old to work. We don't need that. Things have to change. And I do see things changing. It's a general evaluation of the world. And it's not going to be easy. But each of us has our part to play. I see a sort of when I saw, I'm having trouble with this bit of resonance. Like in France, I'm seeing people sitting on streets painting and that sort of thing. Like a new creativity arriving, new artists coming. People just sitting in pavement cafes and letting the world go by. That's what I see in France. And I don't see the Dutch farmers giving in. They're not going to get the way in Netherlands. Farmers will win. For Britain, I see a lot more happier times ahead. And for the United States, I feel younger people coming forwards in politics and that type of thing, and the youth coming forward. And I see readjustments of countries, as I say. New countries, different countries, merging of countries. I see the world being realigned. And there's going to be more independence for people and regions and countries. What else do I see? Putting them back. So I'm going to try and go, I'm going to look at Great Britain, just one thing for Great Britain, because where I live. What have we got about Great Britain? Anything or nothing? Great Britain 2023, what will be the main thing? I'm going to pick 3 cards. 1. So So the first one I've got is the Page of Wands. Got the Ace of Cups. This is for Britain. Okay. One more for Great Britain 2023. What I feel for Britain is, you know, the way we had the 60s, it was like this rise of the youth. They all started working and music, new music, see new music coming, youth rising, new jobs for the youth. See more youths working than there are now. There's new things, new industries. The world's the oyster for the youth. It's a year for the youth. New fashions, new ideas, new music. New ways of doing, new ways of living. New ways of working. Lots of people being self-employed, that type of thing. I feel Britain is a very special place. I feel a lot of healing going on in Britain. I'm not feeling anything political really. It's more to do with the youth and the young and new beginnings and a change. And people are fed up with the old ways and they want new ways. We'll still keep our traditions and what's important. I see a type of new religion, like spirituality. I mean, that's not a new religion, but I feel like more spirituality coming to Britain, more respect. I feel Britain will be okay. We'll have one. Should we have one more card for Britain? One more card for Britain. Anything significant? One major card for Britain. Yeah, Britain, enjoy your Christmas, enjoy your New Year, go forward with your heads held high. We've nothing to be ashamed of in this country. We should be proud to be British. But I do see new employments and new employment laws coming in. I do see more strikes, but I think you know, a change has to happen. People are just fed up. They can't live on what they've got, so I do see changes around that. Look at other country now. Other countries should I look at? Let's look at Russia, Ukraine. I'm almost reluctant to look at that, but let's see what's going on. What's going to happen there? Russia, Ukraine. I got the Devil, the Fool, and the King of Cups. The King of Cups, I feel, is President Putin. I mean, Russia don't want to be fighting in Ukraine. But what I do see, I'm sorry to say this, but what I'm going to say what I say. Ukraine will have to do a deal with the devil. That's what we're seeing. That's what it'll be like. And I'm going to say expect the unexpected. It's not really telling me anything. Apart from we've got another 6 months of it. So let's have a look just at Europe. All of Europe. Any countries stand out, I'll tell you. Breakup of the EU. People are feeling trapped by being in the EU. Other countries will want to break free of it, and they can if they want. I don't know why they won't, but they can. And that's what I'm seeing, a breakup of the EU. Any other thing, anything else about Europe? Changes. New leader in Europe, new leader. The situation is going to improve, probably more towards the end of the year, not the beginning. I mean, money-wise in Europe. I see new leaders coming in. Lady leader. Where's the lady leader? What country's that, please? Feeling. Well, I think what happens in Britain is going to spread out to Europe. And I do feel a new lady leader coming in Britain. I don't know whose side or what. It looks blue. I'm looking conservative, but I don't know. I do see that. And Germany and Austria. I see more female leaders coming forward. Okay. Where else can we look? India. Let's look at India. What do I see for India? I haven't heard many people mention much about India, so I'm looking at India. Oh dear, I see trouble and strife in India. A few little spats between. It's going to be split more. India's going to be split more. I see fighting going on. I feel trouble and I feel a change of leader there. Sorry, I just see trouble in India. That's what I'm feeling. Especially in the first 3 months, 2023. Who are India having trouble with? That's China. They're having trouble with China. That's what I feel. But yeah. But India aren't going to change their ways. That's a very individualistic country. People really do follow the hearts there and the ways and the religions. And in the end, they'll be okay money-wise. But talking about China, I'll have a look at China. Everyone does China, but I'll have a look. Going on with China. Ugh. Like a house of cards falling in China. They're trying to enforce things and lay the law down, but people are rebelling. Mothers, especially the women in China, are really rebelling. They've had enough. They're suppressed. But it's going to be a very slow process in China. Extremely slow. It'll take about 6 years. A lot of people want to leave China if they can. Oh well. Let's look at US. United States of America. What's going on there? I feel the energy is all wrong at the moment in America, though. Dark energies. I see the American dream coming back. It's never really gone away, has it? But I do see a better year for America. 2023 is going to be a lot better for America than the earlier 20s. Anything else you can tell me about America? Looks good in America. Ooh. I do see a change in your leader next year. But I don't feel it'll be through voting. I just see a change of leader through health. So I see Biden having to leave office, but it'll be health. Anywhere else I can look at? So I've got another 5 minutes. What else can we look at in the world? anywhere. Anyway, I'll shake the cards and see what I get and see what country pops in my head or anything. There's always two different timelines as well. Two different timelines. I see Britain, England itself doing well. I see Wales a bit. Some parts of Wales will join England. And that's controversial, that's what I see, especially the flinch a bit. And I see Scotland, it's 50-50 for independence or not to be independence. It's 50-50. Quick look at the royalty for Britain and everyone's sort of that. I'm way out of it. I don't know what's right or what's wrong. They're only getting told what we're told, aren't we? Royal family, Britain's royal family. Well, I'll see Harry making a ton of money. And I'll see new children. Is there another child for Catherine? No. I think it's more the Prince, what are they called? The Duchess of Yorks? The Yorks. Eugenie and Beatrice, I see more children for them. Let's go through them all. Let's see. Charles. We're going to pull card one or card on each. Charles. He's doing his best and he's trying to work forward, but things taking him a lot longer than they used to. I feel there'll also be a new Prince of Wales. So, okay, let's go through Camilla. Camilla. She's very devoted to Charles, but in a way, she feels trapped. And she's quite private, so I don't feel like she wants to go out into the public, really. Like Prince William. Kate. They're just happy, and I see him trying to help more. And the redistribution of the wealth. And he's canny, he's going to pull something out the sleeve. He's going to have a message. I think he's going to be doing a Christmas message. Okay, let's have a look at Harry and Meghan. A quick one as we're coming to the end. Well, we've got the 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups, and the 6 of Swords, yeah. Just digging their own grave. They need to go away and just stop all this bitching and pestiness. They just need to stop it. People are sick and tired of it. And what are they doing? Why don't they, use the position for good? Instead of vendettas and revenge. It's pessy, as childish, and people have had enough. What's going to be the outcome of all the whining and whinging? Well, it's not going to be easy for them. And I can tell you that Harry hates living in America and he really wants to come home. And she doesn't. And there's going to be more him coming here and her staying there. That's what I'm saying. And he's had enough. Everyone's had enough. He's had enough himself, Harry. His whole family's had enough. Everyone's had enough. How old is he? Isn't he 40 or something? Everyone's had enough. What's the outcome? And it's not going to shut up. It's like a whining child, and they're going to end up left out in the cold the way they have, you know. That's what's going to happen. You're going to get a very frosty reception from around the whole world. Sick and tired of hearing about them. But within a year, it'll all be forgotten. All forgotten. And we'll have a Queen of England in a year. That's Catherine. That's what I say. So I'm going to end my predictions there, because my half an hour's coming up now. I will be coming back in the new year to do more predictions, more horoscopes. I look forward to seeing you. I do readings. You can message me on Facebook. We'll be posting my videos. Talk to me in the comments if you can be bothered. And book readings. I can do online readings, which I'm looking into. I haven't really set up a website yet or anything like that, but I'm looking into it. I can do phone readings. Anyway, we'll look into that in the new year. I've got a lot to get doing in the new year. Wish you all well, happy, goodbye.